Coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. Show you what I mean.
Well, that was just a total calamity. Oh, bloody hell. Right, hello. Oh, wait, I'm not live on YouTube Shorts. That doesn't matter yet. I'll do it in a minute. Oh, hang on. I haven't even moved my microphone. Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong for me, and I've not even started yet. Is this a sign of things to come? I bloody well hope not. Okay. Is that good? That should be good. Right. What am I doing? I don't know, to be honest. Aha. Here we go. Boom. That should do it. I think. I hope. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. No, I pressed the wrong one. Never mind. That one. Oh. Hey. There we go. Right. Go live on YouTube Shorts. Make sure that's on public. Decent. Okie dokie. Good afternoon, everyone. Or should I say good evening, kind of. When is evening? Right, when does evening start? I've always said about 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. Well, it's currently 4:30, so afternoon, evening, morning, night, who gives a monkeys? We're here today. This is actually probably the latest I've streamed possibly ever. To be honest, I usually like to stream between 12 and 2, but I thought, you know what? My sleep schedule's so cooked, I'm usually not awake at that time, so I might as well just stream every day, regardless of the time. You alright, Gibbs? And welcome back to the Lamborghini My Team. I decided to not bin off, but kind of bin off the Checo Perez career for one sole reason. The handling changes that come with the Formula Fantasy mod, I can't do it. It's a bit like Checo Perez in real life, funny enough. Obviously, he struggled massively to drive the Red Bull. He said it himself, as soon as there was a variable, meaning a weather change or the wind, he just couldn't drive the car properly. So that was basically me, except no matter the conditions, I couldn't drive it properly. Regardless, I still managed to put in some good performances. However, this just has better vibes. Lamborghini, Jensen Button, proper handling, and we're on a great run of form. Look at the state of that. P4, P6, P2, P5. In what I should remind you, if I can find it, because I keep forgetting, here, the worst car on the grid. Ripped to your Thrustmaster wheel. It is actually a massive shame. It's so crazy, though. I was literally just using it, and it was perfectly fine. I was doing Bahrain qualifying in the Lamborghini career. It was the race where I got second. So, yeah, literally my last stream. Qualifying, great. Practice, great. First 3 laps of the race, great. I go around turn, I think it was turn 8, and my car just wouldn't upshift. I thought I had a mechanical problem, which would have been quite surprising since I have them turned off. And then I was going like this, and nothing was happening. So, yeah. To be fair, you gotta think, I've probably done probably over 10,000 laps on multiple different games. We're not just talking racing games. I've played, like, Forza Horizon and, like, Euro Truck Simulator and all these other games as well. It's not just racing. And it's probably been through at least 3 hours a day of use for half a decade. That is good reliability. And I love the wheel so much that my new one is the exact same wheel, it's just newer. So, class. To be fair, I should have probably experimented with other wheels. That's why when someone asks me, you know, do you give me any recommendations? I never have any, because this is the only one I've ever used. Right, let's get to the race weekend. Today, we've got 2 very nice tracks. That's the wrong one. Hang on. Nearly there. I still can't navigate through these menus properly. We have Imola and we have Austria. Now, I won't lie. I have purposely made the calendar just like my actual tracks I like. So I've excluded Monaco. Even though I love Monaco, actually. It's just that for those that, you know, if you've played the game, you'll know that around Monaco, the AI are just pathetic. In my Porsche career, which I had the worst car, I done an extra stop, so everyone did a 2-stop, I done a 3-stop, I had a 10-second penalty, and I still won by 15 seconds. So, just for the competitive integrity, I'm not doing Monaco anymore. We also don't have Hungary or Spain, which is just world class. Alright, Patrick, first time seeing someone stream F1? Well, I hope I don't disappoint, although I'd like to crash a bit, so there you go. Don't think I'm going to muck about with the tyre allocations anymore, to be honest. I kind of like it. I used to put it on hard, like have an extra set of hards for the race, because I'm not good at saving tyres. But to be honest, I ain't really noticed a difference. So yeah, Imola and Austria today. I'm very excited. It's really funny with Imola. Usually, I base whether I like or dislike a track based on how good I am compared to the AI. Now, Hungary and Spain, I don't mind driving around them, the same with China, but compared to the AI, I'm shocking. For context, I play on 110 at every single track. Tracks like Austria, Melbourne, especially Spa, if I could choose any difficulty, it'd be about 120 on that fast compared to the AI. Whereas Hungary and Spain, it's like 107. It's really bad. But this track, you know, I might struggle to score points, and yet it's one of my favourites. I love Imola. Are you going to buy Forza Horizon 6? Absolutely. I played Forza Horizon 5 when it first came out on my very, very, very old Xbox. I haven't used it in years, but I have an Xbox One from 2014. So I had the original Xbox One. And I played it then, basically played it from start to finish. And that was about, 3 years ago?
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new
But Forza
parts.
Horizon 2 is one of my favourite games of all time, so yeah, I absolutely will be. Was it, wait, was Forza Horizon 5 the one in Britain? No, that was 4. Wasn't 5 in Mexico? Oh, I don't know. What racing games would you recommend for PC? That's a great question. Couldn't really give you much of an answer. I haven't really played many on PC. In fact, the only racing games I've played is Gran Turismo 7 and F1. I can only recommend what others play, which is R-Factor 2, which is currently on sale. I don't actually know what it is. I know it's a sim racer. Max Verstappen played it, so it must be alright. You got WRC, which is it's alright. iRacing, I'd stay away from iRacing for one reason. Unless, you know, you're financially decent. It's just, I feel like it's way too much money. It's like £11 a month, and you only get like a very limited amount of features. And most cars and tracks cost like a tenner each. So without you really realising, you're spending like 200 quid a month on just tracks and cars. But I'm trying to think of others. Obviously, your F1, Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa's world class. Le Mans Ultimate is good. A fun game for PC is Asphalt 9 Legends. Isn't that a mobile game? I haven't played that one, to be fair. Alright, have I got the right setup? Yeah, I do. Alright. Actually, I need to lower my downforce. Or have I already lowered it? I don't remember. I remember on this track, for some reason, I just have really bad straight line speed. So I was going to lower the downforce, but let's go. Cool, I've been chatting too much. It's been 11 minutes and I've not even started racing yet. My goodness. As always, I can't move. Why am I in this view? As always, if there's any issues with the video or like audio or anything, something's too quiet, something's too loud, let me know, because I can't actually like hear or see it myself. Cheers. And let's begin the Imola Grand Prix weekend. I'm hoping to keep up my run of form of points finishes. Every single race, which I say that, it's only been 4, I'll finish in the top 6 in all of them. And, you know, Bahrain was the least expected, because I don't mind Bahrain, but I'm not very quick around there. I thought I'd struggle for points. And I was the only one that did a one-stop strategy, and I managed to finish 2nd. And then Japan was another one. I'm decent at it, but not great. Got P6. Jeddah, one of my better tracks. I thought this is the one where I get like a win or something. I started like 18th or something because I crashed in qualifying and managed to recover to P5. So every single race, it's been top 6. So we'll see how we get on today. I mean, realistically, I've got the normal F1 25 handling, not the modded one from Formula Fantasy 25, so I'm feeling pretty confident. How am I going green on that one mini sector? I find that hard to believe, to be honest. Not a bad first lap, considering it's my literal first lap of the day. What's the straight line speed looking like? 340, 343. 343 ain't bad. It did use my entire, like, everything, but still, not bad. Right, Roma. In Horizon 5, I almost have 1,000 cars. That sounds like a lot, to be honest. I don't really remember anything about it. Like I said, I played it from start to finish within a month. Or what there was to do. I know there's probably a bit more in it nowadays. And yeah, that basically just haven't touched it since. Mainly because I don't use my Xbox anymore. Moved to PlayStation, so I basically only played it when I could be bothered to plug it in. I mean, I could just buy it on PlayStation or PC nowadays, but I don't know. It still costs a lot. It's a bit like GTA 5 and some other games where they're really old, but the price never goes down. Like, Forza Horizon 5 is still, like, £50, which is a bit dumb. I played the Crew Motorfest. I think I played the demo of that game. I did play the first ever crew a little bit. Didn't like it very much. I'm not sure about Motorfest. I don't really remember it. Three downshifts seems way too many through there. Oh, I'm dead. I hate that corner. I finally found you when you were live again. That's quite remarkable considering this is the latest I think I've ever streamed, so fair play YouTube algorithm. I know obviously scheduling streams like I used to would make it a lot easier for people to like find when I'm live and things, but the problem with that is that I'll schedule a stream for 2 PM. I'll wake up at 3 PM and then think, oh no, it's all gone horribly wrong for me. So now I don't schedule stuff, I just start the stream when I know I'm going to be live. All we need is Russell to dive bomb Norris and Max wins. I mean, yeah. Or, to be fair, I don't even think you need that. To be honest, I'm not affiliated with Lando Norris, of course. I ain't got a clue who he is, personally. But I reckon there's a little bit of a bottle job, you know? I mean, we know Norris is one of the best Abu Dhabi drivers on the grid. And that track also suits McLaren a bit. I mean, look at last year. He, like, not dominated, but he won. Like, but actually, I suppose, what marks domination? He led from lap 1 and basically led until the end. So even though the gap was 6 seconds to Sainz or so, he still dominated. But I don't know. He likes to act like nonchalant and relaxed and chilled, but there's no way he goes into that weekend and like performs. Because he could have done it in Qatar, and although obviously McLaren completely wrecked him and Oscar, his pace was awful. Well, not awful, but like Oscar was gapping him by 0.2 a lap near enough at one point. Like before Oscar went onto the new hards. Your game audio is delayed. See, that keeps happening, and I don't know what to do about it. So it's just one of those where I just have to sort of carry on. I remember I had that problem a while ago, and someone told me, but I don't know what to do. Like, what does one actually do to, like, repair that? All I can think of is just tabbing out and in. Lado had engine problems. I haven't seen that anywhere. I mean, of course, I want Lando to win the title. Like, I really do. But to be honest, if Max wins it, I'll have no complaint. I love Max as well. I mean, my room's covered in Max posters, so Alright, how can one fix game audio being delayed, then? Ow! Max is going to go crazy. I mean, look at lap 1 in Qatar. He sent it. The championship's going Dutch or Australian. To be fair, the last 2 times, 3 drivers were in contention for Abu Dhabi. The guy in third won. What was it, 2007 with Raikkonen? And then, what's his name? Vettel in, what, 2010? So, you know, it's doable. Just restarted my game quick, hoping it fixes his delay. Although, to be honest, like I said, I don't really know what to do to fix that. I've not really had that problem yet. Game audio delay on OBS. Oh, that's a lot of things. I can't really be bothered doing that. So you can add a sync offset. I suppose that works. No way Antonelli really let Lando through? Oh, no chance, no.
All you need to do is to put in a number as a start.
Why is there someone talking to me? No, I think it's outrageous, by the way. I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen it, but apparently Antonelli is getting, like, otherworldly online abuse from Red Bull fans, because obviously they think he let him through. Why is there a man talking to me? I thought that was on the game. Hang on, wait. Stop. Shut up. I can't get off the game!
5 milliseconds, the number I mentioned earlier.
Shut up!
And here that the audio and the video are.
Thank you! Bro, I was so confused why there's a man talking to me. Shout out Google. YouTube's fault? No, I think it's happening across the board, so it's not that. Bro, I thought that. I'm so confused. Right, anyway, I'm gonna get back in the game. You lot let me know if it's still delayed. If so, I'll add a delay to the audio, so we'll be good. Yeah, McLaren was so bad in the straights. It was actually embarrassing. Like, Lando couldn't actually get close to Antonelli. It was bad. It was a mistake. It was. Ah, I'm dead. So yeah, if you could let me know if it's still delayed or not, that'd be ideal. But yeah, no, it's just one thing I know is that I don't know how to word it where it doesn't sound like I don't know, but it's just crazy to me how Antonelli gets it and everyone's, you know, FIA, Red Bull coming out saying like, oh, you know, it's unacceptable. Lando Norris has had it the entire season. Checo Perez had it for 3 years straight. Nothing said, like, no one said a word. So, I don't know. Alright, since I've got traffic, I'm going to, it's my teammate and all, I'm going to back off and do the rest in quick practice. It's still? Okay. Might just be a PC issue, you know. It's a bit annoying that I have to go through this. I'd rather just get in the stream and get stuck in. What was the setting they said? You can change, you can add a delay to the set. How much is it delayed by? Like half a second, that kind of thing. Alright, hang about. Advanced audio properties. Sync offset. Half a second? That's a lot. Really? Half a second? Jeez Louise, that's a lot. Just started or what? I have just started. I'm currently running into some tech issues. Yeah, my audio's being really funny and delayed, so I'm just trying to sort that out. A single? Yeah. McLaren are bottling next week as well? Oh, absolutely. Will you buy another Max poster if he wins the championship? I don't know. I've already got about 6. Need another delay update, pretty please. Oh, I didn't see that guy there.
Are you alright? Engine off.
6? Okay, I'll count. Max, Lando, Schumacher, Senna, Max Checo, Max Checo. So 1, 2. Oh, I've got 3. 5 more than that. It's 1 a.m. in my country and I'm staying up to watch your stream. That's dedication. I'll be honest, I don't think I would do that. So, thank you. That's great. Want to see if we can hit 2.8k today. I keep saying like 1.8k because like I'm just not used to this like growth, you know? Get a poster of okay. I don't think the family would be too happy with that. Life is low-key pay to win. Yeah, suppose so. Alright, welcome to Quali Pace, in which I will do a lap and then I'll do actual quali. Nice. It's taken way too long, this, by the way. I should be, like, in quali within 15 minutes. It's been half an hour, and I'm already... I haven't even finished practice yet, so that's my bad, everyone, although... You know, tech problems are a bastard. That's the thing though with tech problems, is that you fix them and then new ones just arise. That's the one negative about moving to PC so far. I've been on PC for a couple months. Every time I, you know, start my stream, there's a new problem. So I go and fix the problem. I spend 2 hours after stream fixing the problem. I wake up the next day, ready to stream, there's another problem, and it's just endless. Oh, big oversteer snap. Completely forgot to change my diff and brake bias for the quali lap, but we still seem to be flying, so hopefully that means quali is going to be quite good, although I am going to get blocked by this Repsol and whatever that thing is up ahead. I think that's a Jaguar. Lost a little bit of time, but nothing crazy. 8 temps up, it's not bad.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the gap.
Max is good, but he kind of sucks in my team career mode. Valid.
And I can take you through the numbers.
I do wonder why F125 seems to have this weird favoritism towards Ferrari. They always make the Ferraris quite good, even though obviously in real life they're what, 6th fastest? As neither a fan of Lando or Max, I hope McLaren doesn't F it up to Lando. We have an actual close race between them. That's all I want. I just want it to be intense, you know? Maybe not 2021, because that was intense, but it was also... Although I wanted nothing more than Max to win, it was a bit meh. Just like a proper race, you know? Not one of those where one of them's just leading by 20 seconds and the other two are stuck behind traffic or something. Alright, that's practice done. Let's quickly get into quali, because I've spent way too much time. Gonna stream a watch-along for the race on Sunday. Honestly, I kind of binned off the watch-alongs because they just weren't really doing well on my channel. But I feel like for a season decider, or not a season, a final race to decide the championship, you've got to. The passion is gonna be all the way up there. I'm only 5'7", I can't go that high, but my ceiling, you know? What does brake bias do? That's a great question. I don't actually really know. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever done that in my F1 career that has lasted 5 or so years. I actually got 5 out of 5 on every I'm just the best. But I don't really know. As far as I know, the lower I put it, I get like mid-corner oversteer. So, yeah. I mean, I use anti-lock brakes, so I can always go a bit lower than, like, people that don't use anti-lock brakes. So I always put it on, like, 52 or 53. We don't want the FIA getting involved. Exactly. Or, obviously, if there's an actual, like, thing, like a collision, then yeah, sure. But none of that, you know, let only some of the lap cars by and then restart it for a final lap, like, showdown, you know? Although I love that, because, like I said, I wanted nothing more than Hamilton to lose and Max to win. So that was probably the best day of the year. Like that, then. It was unreal. Can't you show us the Abu Dhabi race on screen? No. Unfortunately, that is completely and utterly against the law. to sort of demonstrate how strict it is, there is an official live timing on the F1 website that is basically just a 2D map that shows the cars going round. That's it. I got a month ban on Twitch for like a full-on copyright strike. You know, on YouTube, you get 3 of them, your channel gets terminated. I got 1 of them because I showed a 2D screen owned by F1. So if I was to show the actual race, I'd be immediately terminated. So, unfortunately not. I'm 5'8" and 15. Nice. Genetics didn't do me nicely, I'll tell you that. But anyway, welcome to qualifying. I'm feeling pretty confident, to be fair. I mean, I was half a second up on everyone else in practice. Of course, our 2 goals. The main goal, beat my teammate, which shouldn't be too tricky because he's awful. Which is valid. He's in the worst car and he's a rookie, so you carry on, mate. So a 17-1 to beat my teammate to get through into Q2. I need a 16-6. So 16-6 is what I'm going for. I can't download Being Sports, definitely pronounced that wrong. I've heard of that. That's tough. I mean, I have to deal with Sky Sports and their woeful commentary. To go below 55 with F1 cars, you'll lose the majority of the car's ability to rotate. Brake bias is for front or rear bias. There's 100% bias, means the front brakes do all the braking, the rears aren't doing anything. 0% is rear brakes doing all the work. Makes sense. I mean, I'm currently on 55, but I'm thinking of lowering that because I'm not really getting that issue. So I might go 53 and then that. Right, let's go. Welcome to qualifying lap 1. You right, Ricardo? F1 TV is available worldwide. It's, well, not for UK. The UK and I believe Ireland and a couple other countries are stun-locked to Sky Sports. But yeah, I don't think it's every country. I think like Netherlands you can't use it, or there are some. I don't know, but even if I try and use a VPN and go to a different country so I can watch it on F1 TV, it just doesn't let me, so that's tough. Awful first sector. Yuck. Bin it off. Go away. I was kind of hoping my first lap would be good enough to get straight through, but to be honest, I don't think this is. That first sector, there was at least like 3 attempts in there. Whee! I do like them bumps. I'm in England, I use F1 TV. I can use F1 TV, I've got it, but I can't watch live races. You have to have Sky Sports. Okay, maybe I will get through first try because I've just put it in P6. Look at Sainz go, by the way. Shout out Carlos Sainz. What a driver. North East England, and it worked. Yeah, but can you watch live races, or is it just like the documentaries and stuff? Because for me, it doesn't let me watch live stuff because I'm in the UK, which is obviously the rights are run by Sky Sports. Lets you watch the race live. Did something change at one point? Possibly. It's just, yeah, I mean, that was always the thing. Is that in the UK, because the rights are owned by, it's a bit, I think, like America, it's owned by, what, Apple TV or ESPN? Like, you're not allowed to use F1, I don't know. But yeah, maybe they changed it in the last couple months, I'm not sure. Why don't you watch the race on your TV and only show us the graph? Because I don't have a TV. Well, we're getting to Q2. P8, smashed it. Victor Martins is last by 3 attempts. It's like I said the other stream, you know, even if I have Michael Schumacher in my car, he ain't scoring points. So, you know what, Victor Martins, get on with it. It's all good. You right, Moise? I hope you're doing good, mate. Sorry I said fan points that day. I said, Ronnie, I wanted to ask how to get fan ratings quicker. Yeah, I still don't know what that is, to be fair. I don't really do anything in my team. I don't even do the activities because I just forget. So I don't really know. Alright, now I don't remember what I did in Q1. I think it was a 15. So if I just repeat that, I should be into Q3. So... Wait, have I just realised, am I running on high fuel as well? No, okay. Is it F1 my team? Yeah, I know it is. I just don't know how to get it. Because I've never really looked at that. I literally just research and develop car parts and drive, and that's it. So, yeah. I don't even know what it does. Alright, get in the 15s and I'm into Q3. Let's go. And we're off. Whee! Try not to mess up this corner this time. Oh, so the first lap I went 2 in. Now I've gone 2 out. There it is. Still doing pretty good, though. Whee! One, two... Oh, I'm a second up. What's happened there, everyone? Ugh. Just wanted to pay some sponsors on my car. Is that what it does? You get, like, secondary sponsors? Yes, yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. Ugh. Ah! Ah! 14s in this thing? Bloody hell. Is there a... There is a delay in the game. Oh, not this shit again. So one person says it's delayed, so I give it a like an offset, and now we're saying it's still delayed. Why can't things just be simple? You know, just boot the game, drive, and everything's great. I'm sponsoring this. Nice, welcome. What service am I using? I guess OBS, I suppose. Is that a service? I don't know. You know, I get that there's a higher chance of lockups on lower brake bias, but I have anti-lock brakes, so I can go low. You know, the sound's going to be off because someone told me the audio's delayed, so I delayed my audio so that it wouldn't be delayed. And then... Oh, I don't know, I'm all confused, it's annoying me. Alright, just get me into Q3 and then I don't know, I'll have to resort to... Like, I don't know. Restarting stream on my whole PC or something, I don't know. And the AI will always do shit. Oh, is that a thing around Imola? The AI are just really bad. That'd be quite disappointing if so. I'm dead. Ooh, yeah, that'll do. Whee! Oof. There you go, that's better. Oh, I'm dead. Come on, then. Oh, ignore that. Proper late on the brakes. Come on, then. Come on, then. Oof. Oh, that's nice, you know. Oh. I thought I was on for pole position, to be honest. I'll take a third. Come on. Excellent stuff. How would you react if EA Sports stopped to you? Mixed emotions, really. I'm not the biggest fan of EA. So, I don't know. I'm sponsoring this project with my friends who have a similar interest in go-karts. Nice. The cars in the game are unrealistic compared to real life. The ones in the game slide a bit before or during the corner. Do they? I must drive a certain way where that just doesn't happen, so. It's about a quarter of a second delayed, but look. Well, I can't exactly. Oh, I don't know. I can't delay my microphone because then obviously the video is going to be delayed, and then that is true. This game is. I wouldn't call it an arcade game. It's definitely a bit more towards sim racing, but at the same time, it's just kind of Thoughts on the Qatar GP? Well, I wanted Lando to win, so obviously not great in that respect. But also, just the most agonizingly boring thing I've ever seen in my life. Where did I lose pole? Let's see. So I beat Verstappen in the first sector, second sector. So I matched him in sector 1 and 3, but then he gained 3 tenths in sector 2. Oof. That's a lot. That is a lot. With a game company like EA, we should expect a bit more realism. Should we? I mean, like, FIFA's, like, incredibly unrealistic to football. Are they really known for realism? And it makes sense that they, you know, cater it towards controller players, because that's the majority of, like, the people who are going to buy it, you know? You display a tangible picture of the world of go-karting and its inhabitants. I suppose I could do that. Crazy how a lot of people attack me for such a small thing. I'll be honest, I don't know if it's just the way my social media's, like, feeds work, but I haven't seen any of it, but apparently it's been really bad, and it's just so... To be fair, it's all Lambiasi's fault, really, isn't it? He literally said on the radio, it seems like Kimi let Lando pass. Which, they didn't even show his mistake properly on the live broadcast until 20 minutes after the race. So, they might have genuinely... a lot of people thought Kimi did just let Lando by. But you got to say to yourself, why would he do that? No one... He doesn't give a shit about Lando or the title fight. He just wants them extra 2 points and he cocked up. And obviously, I know how that feels. I deal with it every bloody day. And he's younger than me as well, which is just a very terrifying thing to think about. That I'm just some fat bloke driving a game, meanwhile he's in real life driving the actual car. But regardless of that, it's really bad. Although, it's like I said, Lando's been getting it for the past year and a half. Nothing said. Checo Perez had it for 3 years. Nothing said. So, they definitely choose when to talk about it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's...
Right, welcome to the Imola Grand Prix. Might as well see the starting grid so we can see little JB on the second row. Who went?
Considering the rest of the grid we have, Button,
there you go.
Norris.
Wasn't Piastri told that Lando was given the position? I don't know, to be honest, was he? If Anthony did give a shit about Lando's title fight, why would he push so hard in the straights to keep Lando behind? Exactly. If he actually wanted to let Lando by, he would have done it 5 laps before, and then Lando might have got signs. So, yeah. No. He made a mistake. He's like 18, and he's a rookie. Shut up. Right. I don't like this strategy, but I don't really know what else to do, so I might just stick with it. Nice. And I think we're ready to go. Honestly, I kind of want to lower the downforce a little bit, so I'm going to. And, well... Good stream, thanks, mate. McLaren are too dumb. I was so disappointed that Jay during the Qatar GP. Lando could have won the championship if he boxed during the safety car. I don't think so. I think Max still would have won regardless, because he got Lando at the start. Qatar was all about, you know, you can't overtake. And plus, Max was faster than Lando the entire race. So, the only time Lando was faster was for those few laps when he was told to give it the beans when the safety car came in. Have you ever been to watch a race in Silverstone? Unfortunately, I don't have a couple grand to spit up and go. I haven't been to any F1 race. Of course, I'd love to, but it just costs way too much. How are you running those wings? As in what? They're too high or they're too low? Because I think they're too high still. So damn low, well, you got to. Or else the AI, I mean, they still do. The AI just have ridiculous straight line speed, so I need to be able to compete with them at least. McLaren did not do anything to Oscar's car. Oscar's just shit at street circuits. No, it's literally like a known fact. He struggles at low grip circuits. Mexico, Baku, Texas, Singapore, they're all low grip tracks. And Vegas, so he's going to do bad. Qatar, high grip track, dominates. Shocking to no one that spends more than 5 minutes, like, looking at facts, you know? There was no need for so much hate on Kimi. Well, it's Red Bull fans, isn't it? I mean, I'm not a Red Bull fan anymore. When Checo was there, I was. But, it's like... I don't know. It's just people being dumb looking to hate just for the sake of hating, you know? Are you famous in your school? Well, I'm not in school, so I've already finished school. I wasn't doing YouTube when I was in school, so no. I imagine I'd get clowned on, to be honest. When I made my first few videos in like 2016, when I was like 10, I was clowned upon pretty bad. So I don't know what the reaction would be now. Start the race, I will, mate. It's just that I don't want to miss any chat message and I like talking. I'm a Cadillac fan? Absolutely. I don't really support teams, I support drivers. So obviously, I would be more favourable towards the team that Checo Perez is a part of, you know? So when he was at Red Bull, it was Red Bull. Now he's at Cadillac, it's Cadillac. But also, Cadillac's just great. New team, I mean, I love Bottas as well, so it's a great lineup. If you like Checo, I think you'd be suitable to be a Cadillac fan. Yeah? No, like, Checo is, like, way up there as my favourite. I can't tell you why. I just started watching in 2021 at Bahrain, and I just sort of, like, yeah, don't mind him. I mean, obviously, I knew who he was, like, with most drivers, but I just didn't watch F1 properly. How old am I? I'm 19. Answer my comments. Antonelli let Lando win the Qatar GP today, and I'm sure he would win the race in go-karts. I mean, you have to imagine they're quite good in go-karts. Right, Imola Grand Prix, let's go. Can I at least hold on to third? That would be lovely. No, because I've just not put anywhere near enough RPM in my car. Wait, no. I'm going to be fighting with Norris. It's like 2021 between Verstappen and Hamilton. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I've kept P3. That I'm happy with. Forgot to lower all my stuff. I don't remember where it was at. I'm just going to leave it at that for now and then. Okay, we're good. Honestly, if I can just stay in DRS, I'm good. Although that might be a bit tricky. Want to see what my straight line speed's like. Don't you work? Yeah. Of course I do. I mean, there's more than 3 hours in a day, you know? I mean, I'm not just sat here for the other, like, 21 of them, do you know what I mean? I mean, no, I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. I might have to in the future, but right now, no. What I do is, well, I pick my own hours, put it like that. I mean, on a technicality, you could call this a job because I've earned from it, but I don't. Have you earned anything from YouTube? I have, yes, but I really don't care about saying how much I've earned because I mean, why not? But put it this way, what I've earned from YouTube in my 3 years of doing it is comparable to, what, 3 days of work of minimum wage? So, work that out. I mean, yes, I do this because it's one of the only things that I actually truly enjoy doing, but at the same time, you know, in a year or so, you know, there might come a time where I can't just, you know, be on minimum wage, which is kind of what I am. What I do, I'm a graphic designer. Oh, I thought I was going to break DRS. Wait, maybe I did. This could be legacy. Ah! Hopefully you win. I have to go to sleep. Yeah, that's valid. Sweet dreams. And I don't know about the win. I'll give it a good go, as I always do, but... Oh, I'm dead. Imola's so tricky, because I can't... There's not really an opportunity to look at chat. It's just a non-stop bombardment of corners. Hang on, what's this Hamilton resurgence arc? I'm not having this. Do I have siblings? I've got a half-sister. So, yeah. But she's 20 years older than me, so... Don't really see her that often. Oh, that's ideal. Little bit of meddling between these two. That's going to help me. Come on, then. What do I do in my free time? Play darts and go for a walk, probably. That's about it. That straight line speed is mighty, Mr. Verstappen. And Leclerc's having absolutely none of it. Look at that. I'll tell you what, there's a chance I could get by both of them if they do that. That's awesome. Yeah, suppose it is. I mean... Yeah, it's not bad. I call myself very lucky. Hope you become successful in life. Oh, thanks, mate. You too. It's really annoying me how, like... I mean, you can tell my Sector 2's weak because I'm constantly losing half a second to everyone. Which is allowing Norris back into play. But then through here, I catch back up, so it's very tricky. I remember I watched your entire Mexico GP watch along at 3 AM. That's some serious commitment for such a boring race. Lando Norris was head of government and made all the important decisions. Government of what? Am I hacking? I don't think so, no. I don't exactly know. I mean, what hacks could you get in F1? I know esports drivers have done it. Oh, no, that's catastrophic. Did your parents support you? Absolutely. I mean, most of the time they're sat there watching my stream. So, yeah.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Ah! You are the epitome of working class Americans. I mean, apart from the fact I'm not American, I guess so. I don't know. Bit odd. Failed my test the next day. Yeah, see, that's not good. That's quite bad. You're right, Plain Geek. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're doing splendid on this Monday evening. It's always so weird. Obviously, in winter, the sun sets really early. So I start my stream and there's, like, bright sunshine. And then within an hour, it's now just black. Even though it's 5 PM. See, that's what I mean. Like, where do I, other than pausing the game, I can't really read chat. I really want to watch this stream and do the Australia GP, but I'm obliged to do history. History's fantastic. That was one of my favourite subjects. Where are you from? England or Scotland? England. I don't think my accent's very Scottish at all. I've never really known, like, where my accent is from. As in, like, could it be defined to a certain area? When I was a lot younger, when I was, like, 13, my accent was really, like, posh. So, like, I'd speak like a Victorian Britain person in, like, the early 1800s or something. I'm not even just saying this because it's a stereotype. I'd literally walk around going, "Oh, yes, that is absolutely remarkable. Oh, wow." That's how I'd speak, normally. Starting to lose pace a little bit with my aging tyres. My favourite F1 player? I don't think I have one. I don't really watch... I mean, funny enough, I might, you know, stream F1 near enough every day, but I don't watch F1 like other people play the F1 game. Like, ever. Whee! Oh. When are you guys gonna give independence to Scotland? I don't know, mate. Not really bothered, to be honest. I'll let the higher ups deal with that. I don't get into politics at all. 32 laps is crazy commitment, is it? It's a half-length race, and then I'll be doing another one afterwards. It's not that long. I mean, to be fair, I used to stream a 1/35% race or 1/3 length race every week. Now I try and do 2 50% races a day, so it is a big step up. But to be fair, F1 is like the only game that I don't really get burnt out of at all. I mean, I've played it pretty much every day since 2021, and I've never really felt like bored. I mean, I didn't make any content for 6 months, but that wasn't because of the game. That's because Checo Perez got dumped out of F1, and my interest in F1 was like down here. The only reason I started streaming again in like early September this year was because Checo Perez was coming back. That's the only reason I'm here. If Checo Perez retired, I probably wouldn't have returned, and I would have just, I don't know, gone on a trip to Vietnam or something. I'm a very beautiful lady. A compliment's a compliment, I suppose. My favourite darts player, probably Garen Price. Well, no, probably is. Although I like Stephen Bunting, I like Michael Van Gerwen, I like Gary Anderson. There's quite a few, but Garen Price is my favourite. Go on! Lewis Hamilton is a Scottish socialist legend. Well, I didn't know that. Now I do. It is really funny how, like, obviously I'm just here doing F1, and yet somehow my other, like, biggest interests always manage to be brought up, which is nice. I think that's sort of to do with the fact, obviously, YouTube Shorts, it's not, like, tailoring towards people that like F1, it just shows it to everyone, so most of you watching might not even know what F1 is. So that's usually how that comes about. Oh, big slide for Charlie. Big slide for me as well. All of our tyres are dead, but we're still going strong. I think if I lose DRS this lap, I'll pit this lap. If I get it, I'll stay out for another one, which is, you know, well, actually, no, I should pit a lap earlier. Get the undercut. I'm coming in this lap. Let's do that. Oh, Charlie's very slow. Come on, Charlie. Hurry up. F1 is a golf course. How do you mean?
Okay,
Oh, Charlie, you asshole. Why are you coming in as well? You completely ruined my strategy. No, wait, Imola is 64 laps long. I think it is, yeah. Although we'll never know for the future. Imola's no longer on the calendar, is it? Which is extremely tough. I love Imola. Who do you think will win or should win this season's championship? Most deserving, Max Verstappen. But I think realistically, I think Lando Norris, it's in his hands. I mean, I say only. He only needs a podium. Of course, he bottled that yesterday.
Stop once now. One stop left.
But I do think... Yeah, I mean, it's like I say, I want Lando Norris to win the title, but at the same time, if Max does win, I'll have no complaints because I like him a lot, so there you go. Lando Norris is such a chav. Yeah, I suppose so. There's no better feeling in the world than coming in the pits and putting on a fresh set of tyres, because, like, you feel like the car's okay, but the grip's a bit low. You put on them new tyres and you feel like you've got traction control turned on, because there's just so much grip available. It's great. Lando Norris is the epitome of working class Britain. I mean, apart from the fact his father's like a billionaire, and he's also a millionaire. I don't know about that one. The only really working class people in F1 is Hamilton's father and Ocon's parents. I believe, I can't remember if I'm wrong, but I think Hamilton's father worked 3 jobs to get Hamilton in F1, and Ocon's family sold their house so he could go racing. So, pretty much everyone else just had millions to go and spend. Did you know James Wade plays F1? Does he? I love James Wade. Up the machine. What team is doing on? None. He's gone, mate. Come back, Charlie. I need your drag reduction system to make my race possible. Come back. Thank you. I don't know why the AI breaks so early through that chicane. I mean, look, I just gained, like, what, half a second? Is that how Brits say epitome? No, I think I just say it wrong, mate, to be honest. In your game? Oh, no, he ain't here as well. He's fully gone. Hang on, I might be able to get past Charlie here. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Bye! Right, now I don't think I'm able to stay ahead of him. I definitely don't have the pace to stay ahead of him, but I'm ahead of him, so there you go. I mean, this is only season 1 of my career mode, so obviously Jack isn't here, but he might get signed. Actually, is he even in the game anymore? Because obviously Colapinto replaced him. Wait, he might be here, actually. Wait, no, because they released the update, didn't they, that replaced him, and they said if your career mode has already started, he won't, you know, Jack won't be replaced. So he might actually be here still. Well, hang on. Where's the thing? Is he? He is! Jack's still here! Way! Well spotted from you, by the way. So obviously I must have made this career mode before they updated it. Now, the reason they got a weird logo is that they're actually Benetton in this career. I put a mod on. Just like all the other teams. That's why Ferrari have an older livery on. McLaren are red, Mercedes are white. Red Bull are like Ford now rather than Red Bull. They're Red Bull Ford. They look like they got their F1 Academy livery on, which is cool. Williams are Jaguar. Haas is DHL. Got loads of livery mods to make it a bit more fancy, you know? I mean, my livery and everything is also a mod. It's in my description. That's how I've got, like, the Lamborghini badge in the top left and the livery and everything. How is this... How have I got 2 people with darts, like, names in an F1 stream? I'd actually argue and say that I have a bigger interest in darts right now than F1. So how has this happened? How have we got a guy with darts in their name and also Peter Wright? That's outrageous. Oh, shit. Stop hacking, mate. I still don't know how you would hack in F1, apart from, what, give yourself more grip, I suppose? Phil the Power Taylor? You expect me to believe that Phil Taylor would make his name Peter Wright? Alright. You alright, Bob? Alright, so it's quite plain that Charlie's a bit quicker than me. Ollie Behrman is better than Oscar Piastri. I think it's a bit too early to be saying that. Also, you can't compare. I think in like a couple seasons, absolutely. I think Ollie Behrman's got the potential to be a world champion. Actually saying that, they all do. Just depends on the car, doesn't it? Can you play PDC 2K26? To be fair, how would a darts game even work? I feel like once you like suss out the aiming, it would just be really boring. How am I only P9, by the way? What has gone wrong? Oh! People are one-stopping. Wait, no. Oh, no, they might be starting on hards, and that's why... Oh, I don't know. How can I... I'm supposed to be behind Verstappen and Leclerc. I'm currently only behind Leclerc, but I'm also... Oh, I don't know what's going on. So many random names in my chat right now. I don't know how to feel. We got John Cena now. I don't know how much money he had, but Ricardo joining F1 from a family of farmers were quite notable. No, didn't his dad, like, sell a company? Or he had a big company in Australia? And he also had loads of family friends chip in or something. I don't think it was at the level of, say, like, a Norris, where, like, his dad was a millionaire, or even Stroll, where his dad's a billionaire, you know? I don't think it's that level, but probably still had a lot. Hulkenberg is one of the best drivers on the grid. He's just got the worst car. I don't think so anymore. 2012 to, like, 2017, yeah, sure. But, I don't know. I mean, like I said, you can't really compare. You can only compare him to Bortoletto, which he's only barely beating. So, I don't know. I don't really like comparing drivers, because you can't. They're all got different cars. Bye, Crib, I'm kind of sleepy. I need to study. I'll see you tomorrow. Have fun. Although, of course, studying ain't very fun. It's a blessing that I don't have to anymore. I would like to get past Kimi, Andrea Antonelli at some point in the near future. That'd be ideal. I think he's got old tyres. Driver in front.
Right, let's have you in.
No, I've pressed the wrong button. Oh, shit. Driver in front.
Okay, that's Antonelli
Yep.
just ahead. Push hard.
Yep.
Time last lap, 1:20.9.
Yep.
Okay, the gap is
Yep.
less than a second.
Oh.
They're on old medium.
Nice. Okay, I'm
14 laps
free.
on those tyres now. We think they've got one more stop.
Right, so everyone's... Okay, they're all one-stopping. Got it. This is a bit like Qatar now. Me and Charlie have got to push on at maximum possible pace to build a gap to the one-stoppers. Except I'm just not very quick. I'm actually quite slow. Ah. And Frantic with the £2. Yes! Thank you, mate. That's massive. That can go towards the Christmas dinner that I'm gonna pay for my family. So that's gas. I get some Brussels sprouts for that. Can I say Max Verstappen 10 times? I'd probably say it 9 times, to be honest. I'm a sellout if I say it. I'm a sellout because someone's asked me to say Verstappen 10 times. Really? Max Verstappen, 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 Max Verstappen. There you go. Favourite fruit? Gotta be raspberries. I could genuinely eat 3 kilograms of raspberries. They're probably... I mean, this is going to be hard to believe for quite a lot of you, but broccoli and raspberries are probably my 2 favourite food in the whole world. Say James Wade 1 time. Well, there you go. I want to be a sellout. You know, at least I'll actually earn something from doing this, you know? Not really. There is a misconception that the Ricardos owned a huge mining company, but it's just the same family name, no actual connection. His dad was a local racer, and they do own a small transport business. I only think of that, what I said because I'm pretty sure Ricardo said it on a podcast with Nico Rosberg once about how, like, his, you know, he got the funding to get in F1. I don't know. Although, of course, realistically, I say all you need to do, it's obviously difficult, is you need to get in. You need to get into karting and then obviously win and then get in like F4 and then hopefully get sponsored. And then they'll like obviously financially like back you. Although do they even do that anymore? Raspberry is the equivalent of working class chocolate. What does that mean? Why do we keep bringing up the working class? So it seems like, in hindsight, the one-stopper's actually just really good. Or actually, no. I'm really slow, it turns out. That's annoying. Say Mike DeDecker is a sellout 4 times. See, that I can back. I subscribe, oh thanks mate. Oh, would you look at that? Because of you, we are now at 2,800. Well done. Good job, everyone. I'm saying everyone because I ain't done anything. I just sit here on my ass playing a game. So yeah, good job, everyone. You good? Thanks, Half. Sing House of Fun by Madness. I don't remember that one. I should, but I don't at this very minute in time. 2,800 subs, we just need 997,200 more. Yes! To be fair, the largest subscribers of anyone that plays the F1 game is probably Arava. He's got, what, 800 and something K? So, I would be the first to hit 1 million. To be honest, even if in the next year, or next, like, year and a half, whenever I decide to stop, if I can get to 10K, I'd be more than satisfied. You know, with, like, committing, like, 4 years of my life to it, you know? Would you rather eat 1,000 rotten raspberries or something like 5 trillion normal, like, healthy raspberries? I'd probably pick the rotten ones, because surely by the time I get through 1,000 healthy ones, the rest will be rotten. So, yeah, probably the rotten ones. I mean, I'll get the shits for a day, but I think I'll be alright.
Okay, the pit window's open. So
I'm playing F1 24 right now. Oh, my condolences. What an awful game. I think that is by far my least played F1 game out of the lot. I cannot stand F1 24. Well, that's kind of ruined everything. Actually, to be fair, I ain't really changed nothing. Yeah, I should have pitted last lap, you know. Wasn't paying attention.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Don't be too aggressive. Yeah, sure thing, mate. Ugh. Imagine crashing with the racing line on. Ugh.
Box.
I'm not saying he was broke or anything, but I do think it was an interesting story of getting in, especially compared to most of the grid. Yeah, it's true. Please don't stop. You are too good at it. Keep believing. Well, if it was based on, like, interest and, like, what I wanted to do, I'd do this for the next 10 years. But financially, it's just, you know, can't just do it until I'm 30, you know? I'm waiting for the Boxing Day deal. Fair enough. To be fair, you might as well get 25 regardless, because obviously 26 is going to be in F1 25 as a DLC. So you'll be stuck with this game until 2027. Well, that's unlucky. Do I watch soccer? No, I watch a bit of football.
Pit strategy complete.
Who are you?
These tyres through to the end now.
Where's Alex Albon come from? Oh, ignore that. Please tell me the pace is actually good on these tyres. Like, please. In hindsight, should have just done a one-stop and I probably would have won the race. Or maybe got second at least. But I'll be lucky to score points now because I've basically... I think this is my actual position. So I've now got to sit here and chase down as many people as I possibly can. With this geezer behind me, it's not looking good. Especially because my driving standards have dropped considerably. Like, it's like way on the floor down there now. Thoughts on Ipswich Town? Not bad. Kind of just sort of there, just like most football clubs. What footy team do you support? You sound like an Arsenal fan. I take very, very, very great offence to that.
Okay,
Arsenal is probably my least favourite football club in the entire world, let alone just the Premier League. Nah, I support West Ham. I come from a very, 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 very long line of West Ham fans. I think the last 5 generations, from what I know of, the last 5 generations on both sides of my family support West Ham and all come from East London. So, yeah, kind of have to. What about Colchester? Again, they're just kind of there. I support Spurs. Alright, it's unlucky then. Well, actually, to be fair, it's also kind of funny because you got stuck with kudos. You come from a working class Scottish family. No, I come from a working class British family. I don't know why we keep linking me to Scotland. I've never even been there, let alone come from there. Thoughts on Declan Rice? I don't know, really. Not really bothered. My thoughts on Declan Rice is we didn't get enough for him, clearly. Do you think Perez will be ready for his second chance in F1? Oh, no, I mean, from the interviews I've seen... Hang on. Little cheeky grass maneuver on Alex Albon like he did in Spa 2021 or whenever it was, 2020. No, I think he's more than ready. I know interviews are just interviews and you can't really believe him 100%. He has basically just said, you know, I'm ready, I'm fit, I'm locked in. Not exactly those words, but that's obviously what, you know, the impression he's give off. And obviously that test he did here in Imola, he was rapid. So, yeah. Thoughts on Liverpool versus West Ham? Nothing really. I mean, I was expecting us to lose by more than 2, so I'll take it, honestly. Who do I think will win the championship? I still think Lando, because I've got to back him. I want him to win. But the momentum is with Oscar and Verstappen at this stage, so... And historically, when there's 3 drivers going into the final round in contention, it's the geezer in 3rd that's always won. So... Going by that logic, Oscar Piastri will be world champion. My favourite track, I always change my mind, but I'm gonna say it has to be Spa. Although some worthy contenders include Melbourne, Jeddah, and Baku. What is your graphics settings? This. Rate Charles Leclerc 1 to 10. 8. I think Leclerc's on the same level of Verstappen. He's just never out the car. Or he can be, let's say. Maybe not now, but he could be. Who do you think is the Rookie of the Year? It's a good question. I'm going to say Kimi, but they've all been almost equally as good as each other. This is a very difficult question. Say hello government in a working class tone. I don't know what a working class tone is. What's your GPU? Because it looks so smooth. That's a great question. I don't actually know. Well, I don't remember. Hang on. Just quick, I can tell you. Where is it? I need this. I've met Gabriel Bortoletto. That's really cool. He's a great guy. Not to only talk about Ricardo. I mean, you could talk about Ricardo. I love Ricardo. Don't forget his Red Bull tests before returning were rapid as well. That's true. I mean, you can't, you know, make really testing meat. Oh, my screen just turned off. Right, well, okay, there we go. It's opened. Right, I really should remember this stuff because I did build it, but there you go. Hang on, nearly there. I've got a Radeon RX 7800 XT. That is my graphics, performance, whatever the U stands for. I might do that later. I'll actually write it down. But no, my PC is, I mean, I only got it like a few months ago. And it is pretty much as high-end as you can get at the time. Why are you a West Ham? Why do we keep thinking I'm Scottish? It's annoying me now. I'd rather you call me, like, Portuguese or something. Oscar needs to finish ahead of Verstappen and hope Lando finishes in 6th or below. It's obvious, I mean, yeah. It's obviously, the odds are completely against him, but at the same time, look at 2010. You know, Vettel led from lights to flag pretty much, Alonso got stuck behind Petrov, and Webber was on an awful strategy. So, if Oscar leads from lights to flag, Lando has an awful strategy, and Verstappen gets stuck behind, like, Antonelli or someone, then it's, yeah, he can do it. But it's like I said, I feel like Lando's going to bottle it. Don't know why.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Am I from Jamaica? See, that I don't mind, because I know it's just dumb. As in, like... I don't know, I'm getting annoyed when people think I'm Scottish. Can't stand the Scots anymore. You've made me hate the Scottish now. What country am I from? I'm from London in England. I don't even know what haggis is. Ain't it like goat stomach or something sickly? What assist am I running? Line and ABS. Whee. Does the car carry you? No, I think the opposite. I'd carry the car. London's not a country. That's why I said London in England. I'm from Preston. Not bad. Is that better than London? Probably. It's pretty difficult to get worse, to be honest. I'm from Essex. I'm always in Essex on the weekends when I go fishing. Great place. I don't think I've ever had a chat less about Formula 1 in my life. Don't know if I like it or not, to be honest. You gotta imagine, if someone from Twitch starts watching and I'm just talking about, like, I don't even know, Preston and Haggis, they'll think, what are you going on about? Wrong gear. What hardware am I running? I don't remember. I'm gonna make a list after the stream so I can just, like, tell people straight away. Who do I think is going to win in Abu Dhabi? I mean... Verstappen, you know. Well, I say that like it's an unpopular opinion. That's probably the most popular opinion. Favourite driver? Checo Perez. Thoughts on the Scottish flag? It's not bad. I like the colour blue, so there you go. Another Berg were. Whatever that's supposed to mean. There you go. There's that. Can't believe I'm going to finish this race in at best P8. That is an absolute scam. I blame the team. They put me on the two-stopper, and the two-stopper is shit. I mean, Leclerc started second, and he's now 7th. Alright, come on, straight line speed! Get him. Yeah, okay. At least we keep the points streak alive, I guess. I've now scored points in every single race. Thoughts on Behrman? Love it. Great driver. Think he should not be put in a Ferrari, because the Haas is actually better than the Ferrari. And, future world champion. Gotta be. What track is this? This is Imola. I don't hate Norris, but I think he needs to lose the championship to build character. He needs humbling after the last few years of constant ego boosting McLaren have given him. Have they? I mean, he lost last year's championship, which he was in contention for. And they've only had a good car for a year and a half, so I don't know. Maybe. It's just, I don't feel like McLaren are going to be very good for a while with the new regulations. So this is probably Lando's only chance of winning it. This guy's got gloves on. Yeah. So, I think you'll find most people wear gloves. You kind of have to, if you don't want to buy a new wheel every 2 months. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Is that the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix? It is, if you want to give it its full name, yeah. Thoughts on the Scottish GP? I hope that never happens.
We think we might see some rain.
This guy's got a shirt on. That is usually what happens. Been quite good today, but usually most days, especially on like TikTok and Instagram where it's really toxic, people just pick on me for like breathing. They always find something. You know, whether it's gloves, glasses, face, voice, hair, driving, there's always something to pick on with me. Which is great, it's good fun. Do I use a keyboard and mouse for F1? No, I use a joystick that you get in a plane. F the haters. I don't really... it's not hate. Well, it is to them, but to me it isn't. I mean, saying I'm fat or saying, like, you're a loser, if you what most people do, it's like, it's not really hate, is it? You're gonna have to say something a lot more insulting for it to be considered hate, you know what I mean? But without me realising, we're on the final lap of the Imola Grand Prix. It's been more of a podcast than a race, because it's been utterly boring. Should have one stopped, probably would have got second. But we keep the point streak alive, I guess, so we come home in P8. Not bad. Love from Germany.
Cut rubber and bring it home.
Not a bad place. I've been to Germany, not properly. I drove through it, but it's a nice place. Bet you couldn't do with all assists off. No, that's why I use them, mate. Do you think there should be a race in the Vatican City? I unironically don't think there's room enough.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us.
Do you think Max wins the title? I do, yes.
As we continue to bring you the latest excitement.
Favorite darts tournament? Honestly, the Grand Slam. Not the double start one. Grand Prix, that's the one. Love the attitude. I don't know. I think it's just when you get called names every single day for about 14 years, you just sort of like get used to it. Or not get used to it, but just sort of realise, shut up. You're boring. You know? What's up was about to go to bed. See, this time, you've not joined as I'm ending, because I've got a whole nother Grand Prix to do. I don't mean it in a harsh way. You can slowly see much of the F1 community see Norris as a villain. Yeah, but that always happens to whoever's winning, to be honest. I mean, look, people love Max now. They didn't last year, or the year before when he was winning everything. They always pick on the guy who's winning. And especially this one. Like this year, where people are seeing Lando as this, like, Jensen Button level champion. Which, if anything, that's disrespect to Jensen Button. What a driver! You don't do 20 years of F1 if you're not very good. Not saying he's, like, elite, but he's not as bad as people make him out to be. I'm on PC, mate. Well, yeah, shit, then. Yeah. So? Not everything's about being good, mate. Grow up. Right, the standings after a little P8 finish at Imola. Ignore where I started and just accept that I finished P8. We're fourth in the standings, 52 points from 5 races in the worst car, not too bad. Constructors drop behind Mercedes. Pretty bad. If Max wins, he really is the best to ever do it. Honestly, I don't think I'd put him as the best. I'd probably put him third behind Schumacher and Senna, to be honest. Although, I don't know, I probably won't. I think Alan Prost is still ahead of him. And maybe Jim Clark, but easily top 5 of all time, he's got to be. Although, to be fair, Max said it himself. He's not in this title fight because he's been exceptional. He's in this title fight because McLaren keep bottling it and being really dumb. So, there is a bit of that, but still, unreal. Let's get into Austria. Hopefully have better fortunes with the strategy, because Austria's good. The amount of likes is my lucky number. Well, I can't see the amount of likes, so whatever it is your lucky number. I'm going to head to bed. It's 2 AM. That's tough, although that is quite late. Sweet dreams, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Who do you think will be the last person to open DRS? I think Jensen Button. I think at the end of the post-season tyre test, they will put Jensen Button in that Williams or whatever, and they will make him do a lap and press the DRS button. He's in another league from those guys? I don't think so. Senna and Schumacher are easily ahead of Max at this very moment. In a couple years, maybe not. But it's like I always say, I hate making, like, best driver of all time lists, because they're only there because they've had the best car. Which, you know, I'm not saying that obviously the elite are gonna have that thing ahead of the others, like the ones I've listed, Senna, Schumacher, you know, Verstappen, Hamilton, Prost, Clark. They all have that. But my point is, they're only there because they've had multiple years with the best car. For all we know, Nico Hülkenberg could be one of the best driver of all time, but he's only had one decent car. So it's quite... I find it difficult to compare. Jimmy Carr's the funniest comedian, do you agree?
Have you got a moment to look
I don't really know. I don't really watch comedians, to be honest, mate. Can you play Fortnite with Jimmy Carr? Probably not, no. Not much for Fortnite, to be honest. Is Lando Norris Belgian or British or Scottish? Why would he be Scottish? Are you related to John McGinn? I wish I was. He's a great guy.
Things are looking good. This worked out well for us, boss.
What? I'm gonna stop asking why you keep thinking I'm Scottish, because it's obvious that you're gonna keep saying it, so I might as well not bother. Alright, upgrades, quick, let's get some stuff going. Okay, I guess we're just getting one, all good. Get more development though, we are cooking with these upgrades. And I'm just putting them all on my own car. Because I'm just not very nice to my rookie teammate. Yeah, that one, cheers. When you're meant to be the golden boy of the team, it makes you look even more of a villain in the eyes of many. You have to work even harder to be liked naturally. To be fair, I think I'm right in saying that up until 2023, Lando Norris was probably one of the most favourable drivers on the grid. It was only until he got a good car and started winning that, you know, it turned against him. Same with pretty much everyone who wins. Like, I mean, look at Vettel. 2010 to 13, he's probably the most hated driver there was, and now he's one of the most loved. So that's just how it goes.
Now ready for fitting, but be sure to check in at the assign upgrades screen.
Yeah, thank you, Matthias. I know. Great footballer, by the way. Don't know why he's working on my team, but we'll take it. I don't know what any of this means. I'm just gonna do this one. I don't know. I keep forgetting to do activities, and it's kind of slowing down my progress. But I'll tell you what, we are getting some serious upgrades. Like, serious upgrades. It's costing a lot, and the cost cap ain't going to be too happy, but, I mean, look. We're cooking. Where are we now on the, not that one. That one. Okay, we're still behind at Sauber. Don't know how that's happened. Sure. Right, season break. Why is there a season break?
Great news. The development of a part is complete, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit
No, it
the
isn't.
assign upgrades screen when you have a moment.
That was the best example. It's like I said, it's as soon as someone, like, I mean, most recent example is Max Verstappen. Hated, or not hated, but like not entirely liked by everyone because he was winning all the time, especially 2023 when he won, what, 18, 19 races in one season? And, yeah, now people want him to win. It's just, yeah. Do you drive in F1? Don't think so, no.
Hey, boss.
How long have you been doing this manager career? A week, I think. Well, this is my third stream doing it, so, yeah. Not very long. I ain't got much money left, but I think I can probably develop all these bits and bobs. 300k each, maybe not. Bloody hell. Alright, that should be quite... Oh, we have got so much powertrain upgrades to get through. I need to start upgrading my, what is it? My powertrain... Whatever it's called. Who would you pick as your top 3 drivers to miss out on a championship since the 2000s? What a question that is. Is this stream pre-recorded? Yes. Our title sponsor's CEO made a controversial statement about our partnership. Called him out. Don't like him. When Max won at the Nürburgring, that sealed the deal for me. Yeah, maybe. But Kimi Antonelli got a podium. What did that just say? Oh, it's not all broke, is it? I don't know. Kimi Antonelli got a podium in his first GT3 race, so is he one of the best of all time? Probably. But top 3 drivers to not win a championship. I don't really know if I can say in any particular order, but I'd probably go with Ricciardo,
Chief, I must remind you that
Barrichello,
research that are waiting for development. Let's get that
Felipe
performance in the
Massa?
car.
Maybe? Maybe Mark Webber. There's been some good ones. John Cena or John McGinn? Gotta be John McGinn. What a player. What's my favourite company? What kind of question is that? Alright, welcome to Austria. It's a wet practice, which has ruined my day already. Yeah. Mine is Nestle and Nintendo. Nice. Maybe top 3 is too tight of a list? I don't know. I mean, I only started watching F1 properly in 2021. So, of course, since then, I have watched pretty much every race that's ever been. But because it wasn't live and I wasn't, you know, not every practice session, all things like that, I'm only just basing it off what other people have said and just from the very little experience I have with those drivers and watching them. Kimi's a generational talent as well. I think all the current rookies are, to be fair. Yeah, I know, thanks, mate. I'm only here to do a very brief, you know, practice and then I'm going straight into quali. Peter Griffin? Really? I think the only difference between me and Peter Griffin is that he's American. No, that's about it. How many more years do you think Alonso would drive in F1? 4. I think he'll retire before he turns 50. So yeah, just want to get me 3 laps done, EA. James Wade is the best player to never win a world championship, but this year he'll win it. Why not? I think Wade Mardle's up there, surely. Isaac's going to be amazing seeing the Red Bull. I don't think it is. I mean, surely it's just going to work. I hope it doesn't, because I like Isaac, but surely it just works out the exact same with Tsunoda and Checo and Gasly and Albon and Lawson, in which they're just half a second behind Max constantly. And then they get dumped out either mid-season or at the end of the season. And like Tsunoda, he's now completely out of F1. So that's tough. Can you take the lines off? No, mate, because then I wouldn't know where to, you know how to drive properly. Maybe one day, but not right now. Do you think with the new regulations, Ferrari will get better? No, I think they'll get worse, to be honest. They're way too incompetent. They're still busy blaming their drivers for being, like, a bit crap. Wayne Mardle should have won it in 2008. He should have. They bottled it against Kirk Shepherd, I think it was. I don't know why I know that. I was 2 years old. Oh no, I was 2. He's different. Like I said, I hope Isaac's different. I hope he does well. It's just history tells us he's going to struggle massively. Do you know what is going to be nice next year, though? Is not really worrying about, like, winning. As in, right now, because Checo isn't on the grid, I've sort of chosen Lando as the one to support. Mainly because he's British, and that's about it. But I do like him. But I like every driver, so it doesn't really mean anything. But being able to not give a shit about who's winning, whether it's Max, Norris, Piastri, Russell, doesn't matter. Whereas I can just support Checo, be happy if he gets into a Q3, unless the car's quite good. And, like, when he scores his first points with Cadillac, or just, you know, that'll be a lot more fun. You think Lando's sold? Not yet. I mean, I know it's ifs, buts, and whats, but you think, even if you only include Las Vegas and Zandvoort, Lando would have already won the title. If you also include Canada, where he crashed himself, he would have won the title, like, in Las Vegas. So, it's tough, but yeah. Qatar, he was definitely off it. He was considerably slower than Piastri throughout pretty much the entire weekend. Struggled to get past Antonelli. It took a mistake from Antonelli to get him by. And, yeah, just nowhere near Piastri. Although, to be fair, he is an Abu Dhabi master. So, that's why I said, though, that's why Qatar is so exciting. It wasn't in the end, unfortunately, but I was thinking, it's a Red Bull track, it's a McLaren track, and it's also an Oscar, Verstappen, and Lando track. They've all performed well there. But obviously, it was Oscar that done the best, and then Max, and then Lando was just off it. I still think he could have got pole position, you know, if he didn't make that mistake, but obviously, he made the mistake, so he's obviously bottled it. Don't you think Lewis was banking on 26? I think so, but also, I don't think he anticipated his season to be this bad. I mean, imagine at the start of the season, you betting on Carlos Sainz to score 2 podiums and Hamilton to get none. You'd probably earn quite a lot of dosh. I'd maybe even say Bottas and Perez. Definitely not Perez. I love Perez, but he's nowhere near consistent enough to be a champion. Bottas maybe, but I think they're a little bit below. Like you know, like what I said. Yeah. No DRS next year. Well, I'm pretty sure it still exists. It's just a different name. No, it's called like MOM, which is such a stupid name. Manual override mode. Ugh. You alright, Henry? What do you think about no DRS next year? Like I said, I'm pretty sure it still exists. It's just a different name. But I'm not too sure. I don't really know anything about the 2026 regulations other than its active aero. On then mentioned in the second Red Bull seat, do you think Ricciardo should have had a couple races in the Red Bull rather than testing him? I think so. Like I said, Perez will always be my favourite, but realistically, halfway through 2024... or even at the start of 2024, they should have put Ricciardo in the Red Bull. And whether that means chucking out Perez entirely or put him in the V-Carb, I don't know. But they should have given Ricciardo at least a half a season in the Red Bull. Because 2023, Ricciardo was class in the AlphaTauri. He was unreal, especially in Mexico. He outqualified both Red Bulls, if I remember correctly. Or more importantly, you know, out-qualified Max. Of course, out-qualifying Checo wouldn't have been that difficult, unfortunately. I'm surprised I actually got through all 5 laps there without crashing.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of...
What is the most working-class government? I don't give a shit, mate. They're all awful. Alright. Next thing, time management, go. Oh, wait, dry? No wonder I had so much grip, it was dry, apparently. I think Ricciardo would have managed that Red Bull better than the RB. I think so. All hindsight, though, he might not have. Could have been woeful. We just don't know. Okay, there is very little grip on this racetrack currently. But there's enough. Will Ricciardo come back to F1? No. He basically, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he said he'll only come back if he somehow gets a seat with like a top team, which of course probably won't happen. And he's already sort of made up his mind that he only wants to come back if that was to happen, so yeah. I'd be very surprised. I mean, obviously, he must have had offers. But probably just from some crap teams. Ah! I'm not used to this in mixed conditions. I'm usually not too bad. Whee! Whee! Oh, look what that did to my tyre wear. Oof. Don't worry, I'm 7 seconds up on the Delta, so I can drive really slow. I'm still, obviously the game still thinks it's in wet conditions, so I'm just able to drive at like no pace at all. I agree with you that Perez might not have been so consistent on a race-to-race basis, but he is arguably one of the most consistent drivers. Oh yeah, no, but I just feel like in a title fight, he'll have a couple races where it'll be really good, and then other races will be really shit. Overall, especially in like 2020, he was unbelievable. That's what I was saying though, about like how drivers go from being loved to hated, and then loved again. Checo in 2020 was being screamed, oh no, they weren't screaming at him, they were screaming at Red Bull to sign him, because he was that good in 2020. 2 years later, they're screaming at Red Bull to sack him, because he's not good enough. The same people. So, yeah, double standards. Guess who's back after a while? Hello, mate. Welcome back. Do Max Verstappen, he'll win the championship. I don't see why not. He's definitely got the momentum and the car to win the race. All he needs to do is do his thing and then hope that McLaren bottle it, which, let's be honest, is very possible. Do I use rewinds? I give myself one a race. But I didn't use it. I haven't used any yet. I used to use loads, but I thought it kind of ruins the vibe a little bit. And I think giving myself a limit, it's not like an actual limit, like on the game. I can still use as many as I want, but I just don't like using more than one, you know? Like that could have been dangerous. I think I'll subscribe. Oh, thanks. That's class. Okay, not a great lap. Not bad, though. 6.8.
Test complete, and that was a really
This is a
good
much
job
better
indeed.
POV.
Lots of
It should be,
valuable
yeah.
information for that. Well done.
It's going to have higher quality, but it takes longer for me to reply. Because on YouTube Shorts, I use low latency, whereas Landscape, I use normal latency, so there's a bit of a delay.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this
I was going to say
session.
1
Nothing
second,
you need
but
to
no, they're on hards.
worry about.
If McLaren
As
had
we
not
have some new
supported
parts in the
Lando,
car,
Oscar
we'll
would have
just
been world
confirm
champion
what
way
we expect.
earlier. I'd work that one out. I'd say the opposite. I'd say if McLaren didn't make Lando's car blow up in Zandvoort or disqualify him in Vegas, he would have won the championship as well. There's no favouritism, they're just incompetent. Do you think McLaren have been fair? I think they've been too fair. Them trying so hard to be fair has been their undoing. Like, there should be none of this, like, oh, because he hasn't pitted, we won't pit you. Like in Qatar. They say they didn't, but they definitely didn't pit Lando because they didn't pit Oscar. Like, no, get Lando in. They should just do what's best for the individual driver, rather than thinking, oh, well, he's done this, we need to keep it fair. No, shut up. Do I like Max? I love Max. Probably my second favourite driver, no, third favourite driver behind Checo and Jenson Button. I mean, that's there. I got posters up walls. So, it sounded like I'm from, like, Cheshire, then. I got the poster up wall. Anyway, yeah. I got signed shirts of him, I got posters, I got model, right. If McLaren have, I've read that one. Will Tsunoda be in F1 next year? I'm pretty sure it's confirmed he isn't. All Lando fans are the same, they won't agree. No, there just ain't any evidence of it, apart from Monza, which I'll agree was a bit dodgy. But apart from that, no. What favouritism has there been? Other than Monza? Which, if it was the other way around, they would have done the same thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, next year is going to be Verstappen and Hadjar in the Red Bull, and then Lindblad and Lawson in the Racing Bull, which is tough that Tsunoda's gone. Shocking, really. I thought he was one of the best drivers on the grid for the last couple years, and there you go, now he's gone. Many say that McLaren prefer Lando, others say Max. Personally, I think McLaren prefer... And I've read the message wrong and kind of ruined it. But that's very funny, though. They actually do. They actually prefer Max over both their drivers. Like I said, if they just focused on each driver as an individual, one of them would have already won the title. No matter who, one of them would have. But this whole keep it perfectly, like, way too equal and fair has ruined it for them. Alright, Jansen. I'm doing a Gasly career and I'm 3 races in. That's not bad. Gasly's good. What's your take on Colapinto? I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know. He's just kind of there, isn't he? Alright, welcome to Q1. Victor Martins isn't last. This is a massive benefit for him. Well done, Victor. That's good stuff. To get through, we need a 1 minute 6.6. So basically what I did in practice on an ungrippy track. Got it. Can we get a closer look on the helmets behind me? I don't think my camera has a zoom feature. But the left one... Ah, my wheel's bugged. Wait. That doesn't count. The left one, the green one, is Checo Perez's helmet from Miami or Mexico. I think it's Miami last year or the year before. And the right one is it's not a driver's helmet, but it's a helmet from China. I think it's celebrating the 1000th race in F1, and it's signed by Kimi Raikkonen. So it's pretty cool. Brake too late, brake too late. Oh, shit, ignore her. Fastest Sector 1, though. Woohoo! But yeah, I don't think Colapinto's quick enough. I don't know, actually. I've honestly, it's a bit like the Saubers or Albon. They're so slow that I don't even realise that they're off. I just forget they're there. So I don't really have an opinion on them. That's pretty cool, yep. Shout out Mum and Dad for the Christmas presents last year. Unreal stuff. Right, well, I've managed to put in a 5.5 and I'm top 3. So, there you go. Not even a good lap either. Probably 3-4 attempts in there. And I'm still 3rd. So, that should be more than good enough to get through. Wow, look at that Sector 3. Oh, Sector 2 I need... Not really, actually. I'm kind of there in all 3 sectors. It's just finding a little bit more, you know? Not bad. What about Victor Martins? Did he finish last in the end or did he find a bit? Oh my, look at that. He's not last. He's dunked 4 tenths on Lawson's head. That's my rookie right there. What a guy. McLaren's problem is they have 2 #1 drivers. They're both talented and they are scared to lose them. I'm not sure about that. It's like I said, they're so obsessed with being equal that it's been their undoing. Ferrari have 2 #1 drivers, although it doesn't seem like it, they do. And they're just dumb, so I guess that's not really a fair comparison, but yeah. I only need to get in the 1 minute 5 to get into Q3. Wow, I tell you what, these AI are shocking. I've never really been able to play on 110, only at some tracks. This year's game, I'm on 110 on every single track. I'm in the worst car, and I should, if I do a normal clean lap, I'll get into Q3. The AI honk on this year's game. Like, sort it out. Have a great race. I'm out to the doctors. Good luck. Hope nothing bad's going on. I hope you're all good. I can't remember the last time I've been to a doctor's. I'm quite lucky, really. I've never really had anything wrong with me. Maybe I do, but, like... Yeah. I haven't been to a doctor's since I was, like, what? 10? Need to sort out the braking through this corner. And I didn't. Actually, that was better, but still, there's a bit of time in there.
And that's just 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I know, Mark. Don't worry. It's all good. I know there's not much time left. But I'm cooking, alright? We're good. Although this car is brand new, I'm full of confidence in it, so that's good. I'm dead. I'll tell you what, for a My Team car, this car does not feel, like, bad. This car feels fantastic. Like, this feels like an official car. It's so lovely to drive. It's like an Alonso Bahrain 2023. Boom. 1 minute 4.7. Ugh. You sound like George, as in George Russell, or like Curious George. Ferrari does have 2 number ones, but Ferrari clearly prefers Charles because he is in the project. McLaren is trying their best to keep it equal because they don't want to let go of their 2 drivers. I mean, that is true, but yeah. Oh, 1,000th. I hope that doesn't happen in Q3. That would be greatly annoying. Difficulties of the AI set to 110. That's what I was saying about the AI are way too bad. I should not be getting 1,000th off, like, first in the worst car in a brand new My Team. That shouldn't happen. I'm not good enough for that. Doesn't every British person? Oh, no, not everyone. I mean, you got to think, in Britain, I've only ever been to, like, Switzerland, like, properly, so I can't really give much of an opinion on other countries, but in Britain, you travel 15 minutes up the road, and there's a completely different accent. So, no. I mean, I could barely understand someone from Birmingham. My accent is just very, like, just sort of London. It's just sort of, like, yeah, a bit of East London. It's like a mixture of East London and, like, posh. Alright, so for Q3, pole position is a 1 minute 4.5. I think I can get a top 5, you know? I think I can definitely get into the 1 minute 4s. You alright, Sid? V8? Close. It's a V10. But, yes, it is a different engine. I'll grant you that. Alright, lap of my career, we get a P1. Match my Q2 time, we get a P5 or better. Doesn't look too bad, really, does it? Oof. Birmingham's a shithole, I can agree with that. It all sounds the same, fair enough. I'm on exit. Go! That was nice. Purple sector 1. 4.4? Ugh! I'm giving it the beans this lap. I went a little bit wide. I've recovered. Oh, I turned in too early. I've recovered again. Okay, I've lost a bit there, but it's still not bad. Yeah, I massively cocked that up. Oops. Ah! Oh, no! It's all fallen away from me. I've improved, but, oh, there was so much more in there. Ah! That's so annoying. I could have actually got pole. Sector 1 was blinding. And then 2 and 3, it all just fell apart from me. Ah. Top 2 is class, though. You know, a 10th and a half, that's a lot. But, I mean, that is world class. Well, by my standards, at least. I know in general, it might be that good. I guess your subs have gone high today. They have indeed. I think I'm up, what? I was at 2786, and I wanted to get to 2800. We're now at 2820. So, good stuff. Where did I lose out? I mean, I know where I lost out, but, like, how much? So, 15-8, 16 dead. See, look at that. It was Sector 3. Sector 3 is where it all went wrong for me. Look at that. I lost 4 tenths. 4 tenths of a second in Sector 3. My Sector 1 and 2 I was 3 tenths up on Verstappen. Or maybe a little bit less. I was 2 tenths up and then lost 4 tenths and that's so tough. That was not good. Alright, don't need to be so blunt. What's my full name? I don't think you need to know my full name. You can know my first name, which is Ozzy, but you can't have my last name because then I'll just get DDoS. Imagine being the best virtual F1 racer, but lose your chance in real life because you can't fit in the car. I mean, obviously you're not talking about me, because I'm nowhere near the best. I'm actually kind of average, so not me. Why am I not in school? Well, it's 6 PM, so school isn't on, and also I'm too old for school. You're right, Demigod. It's been a very long time since I've seen you, I think. Hope you're doing good, mate. It's lovely to see you. Difficulty 110. Why am I not at work? Because I'm not working right now. Bit of a strange one, aren't you?
Welcome to the beautiful.
All good, though.
Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes.
Welcome to the Austrian Grand Prix, everyone. Oh, I wanted to read that stat. Shut up, Alex Jakes. No one cares. Please support him. No, it's not that. It's just like, who cares? Who cares if I'm at school or if I have a job or not? It literally means nothing to them. It's like I say, they're just disappointed with their own lives, so they just pick on others. It's all good. Right, I don't like this strategy. I want to start on the mediums, to be honest. I want to do medium... Yeah, I want to do medium hard, please. I'd like to do... What? Why can't I... Oh, there we go. 10... No! That, there we go. 10... No, 11, 11. I think so. Been in and out of hospital. My cancer decided didn't have a great time being removed. Oh, shit. I didn't even know that, mate. That is extremely tough. Really do hope that gets better, because that is, that's bad. So, yeah, that's quite a shock. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Wish you good health. That's tough. Right. Let's get into this Grand Prix. I've been here over 2 hours and I haven't even started the last Grand Prix yet. So I answer every question. I'm a very good guy. I try my best. But it's like I always say, you know, people that be negative on the internet, it's only because they're upset with themselves. They take it out on others, you know? That's all it really comes down to. Sorry to bring the mood down. It hasn't done that. It's just, I was quite shocked. You know, I didn't know that, and now I do. So, yeah, good luck. Really.
The teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race.
This game sucks, and I won't let you wanted my time. If you're going to try and insult me, mate, at least, like, type in correct English, you know? That's, like, the first point. You know, at least do that. You're the one typing on my stream, so if anything, I want you to stop wasting space on my chat. That would be nice. Alright, let's go. Let's begin this thing. And is there a chance of Verstappen off the line? Probably not. It is. Hang on. Oh, such bad wheel spin in the second phase. You bastard. I could have had him. Can I at least have my places back? I don't even know what diff I was on. It's all gone wrong. That's so frustrating. Go! And Justin! 20 big ones! Oof! What an absolute hero. Go! Oh, it's a shame I completely messed up the first lap. That does not deserving of that, but thank you, mate. That's class. Mate, you're still typing in my chat. Like, get on with your life. It's all good. I'm not forcing you to type shit in my chat. Just go. It's good. You know? We have a free will. You can literally swipe on your phone and go. I don't care. Go. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Right, mission. Overtake Charles Leclerc, get after Verstappen somehow. Oh, that's shocking straight line speed. Wait, let's do the cheese. Do what Checo Perez couldn't against Carlos Sainz. It worked. Right, bye, Charlie. It's been a while since I've tuned in. It's great to see you again. It's great to see you too, mate. Truly, it's great. I've never really had, like, people, you know, that, like, you know, they're always popping in saying hello. So it's nice, it's great. What is that? Straight line speed is outrageous. This isn't an airport, no need to announce your departure. That is a thing that a lot of people miss, you know? They feel they sit there and imagine that I'm gonna be like, start crying because, you know, they're leaving my stream. Like, no, you're an arsehole. I don't want you here anyway, you know what I mean? And Vive, I'm definitely saying your name wrong. If you could tell me how to pronounce your name, that'd be great. With the, I don't even know what currency that is, but what does it matter? Like you said, you're not rich, but you're supporting me, and that's world class, no matter how much it is. You don't even need to donate, to be fair, just watching's, you know, it's great at the full stop. Beautiful sounds it is. It's a shame Charles Leclerc's got way more straight line speed than me, so I can't really get after Verstappen. I thought I'd be quite quick because I'm on the medium tyre, but this geezer's on one. He is not having it. Look at him. Look at... Oh, this is... It's good racing, but I want Verstappen. Seems like it's also a battle for the podium between me, Leclerc and Piastri, because Piastri's also caught up, and then there's a bit of a gap back to... Oh, no, Norris is here as well. Never mind. So there's 5 of us fighting for the podium. It's good stuff. Vivek, and I'm from India. Got it. Thank you for clarifying. I pop in to make sure, spelt wrong, you're still getting called fight. What does that mean? I can imagine what you're saying, why? He can't eat it. I don't know about that one. Can I put him in timeout? I don't see why not. You might as well do what you want, mate. I mean, like I say, my like, border of what's considered like hate or not is a lot higher than most people's. But like, do what you want, you know. Just a joke. It's not a very good one then, mate, I'll be honest. He's supporting through comments. That's true! I completely forgot about that, that people commenting, even if it's negative, literally helps my video and my stream get shown to more people. So, I actually don't mind it. I mean, I don't mind it anyway, but even for that reason. Plus, they're also inadvertently giving me money, because they're watching adverts when they scroll past. So, yeah, carry on. I hate F1 wannabes. Am I a wannabe when I'm just playing a game? I hate people called John535. So there you go. That's just how that goes.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Great mindset. True. It's like I say though. When it's every single day as Charles Leclerc sails past due to no straight line speed, GP2 engine. When it's relentless every single day and it's just some words on a screen, you sort of realise, I don't care. I haven't stepped as low as to start, you know, saying things to others on the internet, because that's just a bit sad, isn't it? It's a mixture of embarrassing and pathetic, you know? Come on, Charlie, I need your drag reduction system. Oh, I'm dead. Have I got a really bad engine or something, or a faulty engine? Because of what's going on? Not really. I guess I'm just slow. That's fine. I mean, I'm still third, so it ain't bad at all. And given the pace, I'm probably going to get, at worst, 6th or 5th. So it's not bad. You're Lewis Hamilton in disguise. Well, I don't know. Lewis is nice. Why? I don't know. You know you can legally push a driver off if they're on the outside. You can, yeah. Shout out Checo Perez against, who is it, Hamilton? Or what is that all about? I forgot who it was. I think it was George Russell. That was it. What, 2022, I think? Went around the outside of turn 4 around here and got spun off. And they just didn't... did they give George a penalty? I wouldn't remember. They're gone missing? Well, yeah, because that's what they do. They come in, say their thing, and then bugger off. Good for them. If that's what they need to do to get a bit of joy out of the day, then carry on. I don't care. Have you wanted the engine sounds to sound like a V10? I have, yes. Just had a breakup and I'm confused, but I'm watching you just to control my emotions and I'm in a good place. But I'm not sure what I could have done to make you feel better, but I'm glad it has. We don't need to stoop to his level. Some people don't like themselves and they make others feel the same. Yeah, that's what I've always said. There is no other, like... That isn't... I ain't an opinion, that's a fact. That's what it is. The only one I don't get is when they start people that hate, like, F1 drivers for no apparent reason. That I don't get. Like on Twitter. My battery's dying of thirst. It's not dying of thirst. It is just dying. Like, there is no saving it. It's dead. I'm actually disappointed. It might be the hard tyres, to be honest, but I just thought I'd be so much quicker. Not like that much quicker, but I thought I'd be able to break DRS. But no, I'm now just fighting for my life to get 5th. Do you know what I should have done? I should have checked whatever all the other drivers are starting on. And then just realise they're on hards and then also just be on the hards. Because it turns out they're actually better than the mediums. When am I stopping? Lap 11. Got it. Who's my best mate? I don't know, really. And what's on my wheel? Nice.
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Ah! What happened there? Thanks, now I have to go listen to Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst for a couple of times. Is that a song? Or something? Never heard of it. I'll tell you what, Charlie isn't getting too far away, is he? He's only like 2.5 seconds up the road. So it's not all doom and gloom, really. I mean, I will be obviously undercutting all of these lot, because I'm on the softer tyre. I'll be pitting a lot earlier. So it might all play out well in the end. It's just right now, I'm really slow, and that's it. That's it. I'm playing Forza Horizon 5. I haven't played that on a wheel yet. I tried, and it just sort of didn't work, so I binned it off. wish I knew what differential setting I was using. I feel like 75 is a bit too high. I mean, I didn't even realise my tyres are in the 50s. They're not that bad. Definitely need to lower it, though. Just so I can, you know, get them to lap 11. It's going to be quite difficult, you know, getting these tyres all the distance. Especially when that happens. I hate that curb. Always get massive oversteer around there.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
It's a Kendrick Lamar song. Well, I can't stand that genre of music, so no, I don't think I've ever listened to any of that type before. Well, I'm pitting this lap, so I'm not too bothered about Piastri getting by. Just gonna put in a decent lap and then, pit, get the undercut. I want to... Oh, Nelly. I think in the undercut, I want to try and get the McLarens. I don't think I'll get Charlie, but I think I can get both McLarens. Go out for a walk or read a book. They're some of my favourite things. Bloody Nora. That was quite scary. I won't use a flashback for that because I can't be bothered. Do you know what is quite funny though? Is when people say like go for a walk and they just expect me to go for one walk and suddenly like half my body weight just disapparates. Like no, it takes time to lose weight, you twat.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
I've lost 2 stone in the last like month. Actually no. I think it was like late September is when I started trying. Hello, boys! I'm in the wrong gear. That's bad. Alright, give me... Can I go here? Ah! Okay, yeah, we're clear. Should have way better braking. This is my one concern, though, is that obviously when you come out and pit earlier, you're going to be stuck in traffic. So... this might have not been the best idea. I'm really bad at strategies, as it turns out, you know. I should just listen to the game more often, or maybe I shouldn't. Like, this time, it's the game, it's my fault. I decided to, you know, go on the mediums first. But, earlier, in Imola, it was the team that put me on a 2-stop, which sent me from 3rd to 8th. And the 1-stop is what I should have done. If I'd done the 1-stop, I might have won the Grand Prix. So, do I have braking here? Yeah. Why hate anybody you haven't met? True. I mean, obviously, it's just based off first impressions.
Okay, no issue.
I braked too late! No, I didn't.
Keep taking care of them.
My whole wheel just moved. That's weird. Okay, well, to be honest, I'm clearing the traffic so fast, it might not matter about the fact I'm in traffic. I mean, the DRS is carrying me, so... Of course, that 3-second penalty might actually end up being quite a problem. When people do super chats, will you receive directly to your bank? That's actually a great question. I'm not sure if YouTube, like, takes a % of it. I hope not, because that'd be really shitty, but it's YouTube, I wouldn't be surprised. You'd think I'd know that, but I actually don't. How are we feeling about the Drivers' Championship? Still think Lando's taking the win? I still do. I will back him until the end, but... momentum's with the other two, to be honest. The people who say that ever read or go out for walks themselves, because logically, if they were the kind of person to do that, they wouldn't be here being weird. Exactly. That's a fantastic point. I don't clown on people for, like... I don't know. What's, like, something I do that others don't? Or, I don't know. But yeah, it's a great point. That's like me clowning on someone for eating a lot. Well, you know, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's dumb. But also, it's again, if I didn't go out for a walk or read a book, who cares? They don't even know my name. They literally just see my face and think, right, I know everything about this geezer. So yeah, it's just dumb. Most of it's just rage bait, which I keep falling for, and I've tried to, like, stop. It's just, yeah, gets annoying. Can I stop going in the gravel, please? That'd be great. Alright, where's Mr. Norris and Piastri? There they are. Charlie's pitted, and he's come out way ahead of me. That's not good. What steering wheel am I rocking? I've got a Thrustmaster open wheel add-on. Who is a Verstappen fan and who is a Lando fan? I'm both. So like I always say, I want Lando to win this one because Max has got 4 already. But if Max was to win, no complaints. Love it. That corner's so scary. I always think I brake too late. Come on, go. Get him. Oh, Russell, don't do it to me. Don't hit me off the road, please. I've been so nice. Thanks, mate. See ya. All right, no gravel that time. We are progressing. AI level 110. Wrong gear. Russell almost turned into you. That's the kind of thing Russell would do. That's why I was saying, Russell, please don't. Hey, McLaren still ain't pitting. Bloody hell. And that is Charlie. So Charlie's actually pitted, and he's still 5 seconds ahead of me. So that's gone catastrophically wrong. I am now going for a P4 or a P5. I think I'm pretty much guaranteed a P5, but I'm amongst the McLarens to fight for a P4 or even a podium. Once again, the strategy just is crap, basically. I've had Forza Horizon 5 since the Christmas of last year when it came out. It came out that recently? I thought it'd been out for like 3 years already. Maybe I'm being dumb and I haven't played it. No, I definitely have. Oh, I don't know. You alright, Swansea Madman? That's a great name. Might want to have the AI level pinned. It's a great, you know, suggestion. To be honest though, I don't mind just telling people if they ask, you know, and like I ignore them. Oh, it was like 4 years ago. Yeah, I thought so. I was gonna say. You alright, Chester? Right, I'm hoping the lower diff means I can actually, you know, get these tyres to where they need to go on decent pace. I think I'm picking, what, lap 22? Yeah. Tyre wear is doing a lot better than the previous stint. Ignore that! Why do I keep thinking that gear's fourth corner? That was the wrong way round. Why was that gear the fourth corner? Meant to say, why is that corner? And I keep thinking it's in fourth gear. Whee! Have a good day, crew. We've got a dip out. Thanks, Justin, for stopping by. And the super chat as well, which has disappeared from my screen for some reason. Shout out YouTube. Unreal. And have a good rest of your day. Alright, unlucky Liam Lawson. Having a DNF. Where is he? I don't know.
Okay, clear.
Why is that gear the fourth corner? It's a great quote. Great question, by the way. Surely Antonelli isn't one-stopping. Surely the one-stop isn't going to do me in again. He'll pit in a minute. I bloody well hope so. I mean, the McLarens still haven't pitted, and we're almost there. They're definitely one-stopping. They have to be. How are your fronts more cooked than your rears? That's a great question. Probably the brake bias, to be honest. I'm gonna get closer to Anthony. His tyres are like, well, I'm not brand new tyres, but I pitted on lap 11. He hasn't pitted at all. I don't think. No, he surely hasn't. But that's what I mean. Everyone's one-stopping, meanwhile me and Leclerc are two-stopping. It's just like last race. Last race, everyone done a one-stop, meanwhile me and Leclerc done a two-stop. It's the same one. Oh, what a day.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Thank you, Mark, I guess, for the update. I know, though. What assist do I have on? I've got the line and ABS. I would like to catch Mr. Andrea, please. How do I not have DRS? Scandal. Alright, Garish. Well, that was horrifying. That's what happens every time I try and speak in class. Meh. I used to hate speaking in class. I was very shy as a child. Right, the McLarens are finally pitting on their one-stop strategy. And Verstappen's pitted on a one-stopper, and he's come out ahead of me. Shit. Opinions on the race? Oh, where do I... boring.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Go! How long's the stream? Well, I'm finishing this race and then heading off, so... 20 minutes, probably. And we have currently been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes, so it's looking like a long one. Go for the hards, that's the plan. Ow!
In this lap, push now.
My whole back just clicked then. Not good. Love that Max is just looming in the background. Yeah, he's chilling. He's been there for, what, a year now? Might be a bit over, to be honest. He has become a full-time resident of my office. This 3-second penalty is going to dob me in, isn't it? Actually, it's not even going to do that. I'm probably going to come out behind Hamilton and Oscar. So I might actually be fighting for a P6 rather than like a P3. Because, you know, all the front runners, apart from Leclerc, have one-stopped.
Okay,
I know! Try not to crash this time going in the pit lane. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Leclerc will go soft? I hope not. Then it'll be rapid. I like the dog photo of the Red Bull. Yeah, that's my dog. And then... yeah, my mother got made AI, like, generate puppy dog with a Red Bull kit on. And then she thought it was great. So she got it framed and now it's there. And to be fair, my puppy dog's name is actually Max Verstappen. So it fits. Like, his full legal name is Maximus Decimus Meridius Verstappen. That's his name. Whoa!
Okay, red flag, mate. Red flag. No overtaking, please. We'll see you in the pit lane.
What is that timing? Man, oh, that's such a shame. That's actually so shit. If I stayed out one eye, it's hindsight. But if I listened to you when you said pit on lap 23, I would have been what, third? Yeah. Oh no. I think third. Yeah. On brand new tires. Now I'm like 7th. Oh god. How am I? I'm doing pretty good, mate. I mean, this has been one of my longest streams. Well, it's planning to be one of my longest streams. Actually, is it? I don't know. It might be all right. But yeah, day's going pretty good. Softs, I'm definitely not doing softs for 12 laps. The mediums couldn't do 11. So that's tough. Use rewind, I can't now. Alright, let's go. Let's try and actually have a good race start this time.
Like deja vu here, but it's a good opportunity to get this start.
Thank you, Mark. No, I've got low RPM. Bro, my race starts have been so bad today. Might be able to swing one around the outside of Bortoletto, though. Oh, that's tight. We're through, though, and look, I'm now 10th. Well, I'm 8th now, but I've got a bit of a fight back to do now. Yep. Come on. Go! Ah! Straight line speed is horrifying. Why is my car so slow in a straight line? It's embarrassing. Come on, Lamborghini engine. You're supposed to be rapid. You're Italian, aren't you? Do a 2019 Ferrari and just make it illegal and give me more power! At least I think I can just maximum push. Oh.
Caution, caution.
Don't you...
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Well, that's annoying.
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back.
Right, well, that's another spanner in the works. Good. Oh, the mediums are strong. Look at that. Well, I think a top 5 is still possible, which is what I was going to get, I suppose, anyway, so... It's not too bad, it's just... With a slight bit more rub of the green, I could have probably got a podium. Maybe even a win. Oh, it's so slow. Ah!
Green flag.
I might have just ruined myself there. I should have been a bit more patient, shouldn't I? Yeah. go! Okay. You should do a 2013 career mode. Does that game even exist anymore? I did do I did a couple episodes of a 2016 career. That game was great fun. Come on, Hamilton. Fight away. Fight very fiercely so I can catch up. Ugh. Go. It's not a very nice introduction, is it, mate? I think we need to work on that. All good. Right, so I kind of just want to get 3 seconds ahead of Ocon, really. If I can do that, then I'll take it. Even if I pass these lot up ahead, of course, I need to get 3 seconds ahead. The audio's delayed, I know, mate. I don't know how to fix it. I just don't. Oh, inside curb is deadly. Stay away from that, Fat Crim. Come on. Not really putting as much time on Ocon as I thought I would. Gotta go bye. We'll see you later, Chester. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, I'm dead. Now, I've been trying to brainstorm what could cause this audio delay, and I genuinely have no idea. Lando doing everything he can to lose the title. Not everything. I think it could get a lot worse. I'm kind of just hoping the mediums go off. And then, obviously, I'll have hards so I can push on a little bit. Seems like me and Ocon are literally evenly matched through Sector 1 and 2, but the final 2 corners I managed to pull away a lot, so... That's good.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's
Thank you, Mark. I mean, you're either a nerd or a geek, like all us gamers. I take it as a compliment as why we are better than the non-nerds and geeks at games. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a gamer. I stream this for 3 hours a day, and then I don't play any other games, but I get your point. I mean, what's wrong with being a nerd? At least you're actually, like, educated in a subject.
Okay, Victor's in the pits. He's coming
Being a
in.
nerd, you know what I mean? Wrong gear. I'd call myself an eating nerd. Because I eat a lot. Nice. Gotta get one in there. I have a great voice. Thanks, mate. Never used to like my voice. Always thought it was way too high pitched, but I just sort of realised, I don't care. Well, I've got that 3 seconds to walk on, so I'm happy now. Eating nerd, I'm stealing that one. Feel free, mate. It's a shame, really, that I got that penalty. It's kind of deserved, but not really. I almost crashed into the pit lane. And they're like, no, you cut the track, mate. If I didn't have the penalty, again, hindsight, there might be a slim chance of getting these two and getting a little podium. Unless they literally crash each other off the road, like, at this very moment. What position am I? I'm currently 5th. Have I not got DRS there? I'm not having that. Hello, boys. Fat bastard McGee's come to join the scrap. Hello, Nino. Oh, wow, Lando's really slow. Get him! Who cares about ERS? Get him! Okay. Bye, Norris. Surely there is literally no way I get 3 seconds ahead of Lando, is there? Like, definitely not. Come back, Hamilton, please! What are you doing, you absolute twat? Go! Yeah, unless I break Lando... Yeah, there's no chance. I'm not gapping Lando by 1.5 seconds a lap. I need to break DRS and then, yeah, go 1.5 seconds quicker a lap, which I'm not going to do. That's so tough! Come back, Mr. Lewis. Wow, that time gain in that sector is outrageous, Lando. Do that in real life and you might have won the championship. Still lapping very decently. Sort of the mid-8s, that's not bad. See if we can go for a little dive bomb on Lewis here. He's gone on the defensive. That is inviting, Lewis. I don't think you had to do that, mate, but I'll have you. See, this is annoying now. I'm actually on for a podium, but I've got that penalty. Ow, it's just one of those. Ugh. I've got nothing left. Final lap of the race. I'm going to get 5th here, which is tough. Might not even be able to defend from Hamilton, to be honest. Oh my goodness! Through goes Hamilton! Ah! Oh, I'm going to crash into him now. Wrong gear. Can I get him back, or has he got ERS to use? No. Okay. Not like it matters anyway. Of course, it would be nice to finish ahead of him on track, but that isn't going to happen. At least I've ruined Lando's race, I guess. That's cool. But we're going to take home 5th in this race. Ended up dumping 7 seconds on Ocon's head. So, it's not bad. Whee! Bosh. I'll take it. Not bad.
Alright, race over. Take care
Conditional
of the car.
DRS is the worst shit ever. Just let racers use their car. Well, if they did that, you'd have even less overtaking. There's currently, like, none. Like, 2 a race. No DRS, there'd be 0 a race. The cars are way too similar.
Final time, Max Verstappen takes the win.
And next year's not going to be any better. F1 is just doomed to be boring for all of time. The cars are too big, they're too heavy, they're too close together. DRS is the only way. I mean, we saw in Qatar, even with DRS, you can't pass. You just can't. Goodbye, Krim. Great couple of races. They were not bad. I mean, I think that's got to be the first time ever I've done a whole stream without using a flashback. Actually, that's a lie. I did use a flashback, but it's because I crashed into a McLaren during practice whilst I was reading chat, and I didn't count it. But in qualifying in the race, I didn't use any, so I'm very proud of myself. That's good. So see you later, Cyber and Silachana. I'm about to head off here myself as well. I really badly need a cup of tea. I realise I don't drink enough during the stream. I go a whole stream without drinking anything and constantly talking. To be honest, I don't know how my voice does it, but fair play. So, got me West Ham mug, so I'm going to go make a tea in that. We'll quickly finish up stuff here. So, another P5, so our point streak continues at least, although today should have been a podium here, and then maybe a top 5 in Imola. So, that's tough, but pace was good nonetheless. So, standings, we're still 5th, although we're equal points. Actually, no, I think I dropped behind Hamilton. I did. So, Hamilton is now 4th. How's he ahead of me? He must have a higher... That means Hamilton's won a race. Surely not. I don't believe that. Add Victor Martins get on. Did he finish last? He actually didn't. You know what? Fair play, Victor. That's world class from you. Constructors, we're 4th on 62. We're basically fighting with Mercedes for 4th, but we're almost guaranteed 5th. So, not bad. Let's take a look at that penalty, because it was a load of bullshit. So this is where I got my penalty. As I was emerging from the pits, I had a massive snap of oversteer here. Great correction. And then for some reason I turned right. I don't know why I did that. And then collided the wall. And then they gave me a penalty there. So, honestly, looking from this view, I feel like that's unfair to give me a penalty for that. You know? If anything, I lost time doing that. So, I don't know. Very cringe. It's a shame you can't dispute it. But, yeah, not bad. Let's see what the red flag was for. Because it was this lap. It was straight after the red flag. Because I had to let Ocon by. And then it was this lap. Got past Ocon. And then here. No. Here. Oh no, this is after the red flag. Well, hang on. I've seriously... Give me a minute. Gotta go all the way through. This may take a moment, but we'll get there in the end. I was literally there as I came out the pits. Well, how unlucky is that? It was actually Ocon that caused the red flag. So, I don't understand why you would call a red flag there, to be honest. You come out the pits, you turn in, too much throttle, and then you spin. He could quite easily just go, or reverse, and everything's great. Oh, I think it's because Bearman stopped for some reason. And then I clotted Bortoletto. Alright, fair. You're good at this game? Thanks, Mustang. I mean, I'm going to be somewhat decent since I've played these games for, what, 4 years now? But, I'm pretty much at the peak of... I don't actually know. That's a complete lie. But, I haven't really got any faster in, like, ages. And I think that's because I'm nearing as quick as you can go with the assists I've got on. So, I mean, I'm top 1,000 in Saudi Arabia time trial. There was only, like, 100 people that were better than me with assists. So, yeah. But I'm not really bothered about going quick, to be honest. I'm quite happy with how good I am. I like it. Oh, wow, that's a lot of upgrades. I really need to invest in some upgrades to the facilities, because we have got way too many upgrades to go. You going I almost fell for that. Didn't. All good. Alright, Rami. Right, let's get our new engine in for the next episode of this, which might be tomorrow, funny enough. I don't really like doing the Checo Perez career. The handling of that mod I use is not good. This is way, way, way more fun. What now? Oh, yeah, oh, no wonder he's so slow. I've just forgot to change his engine. Oh, sorry, Victor. I've completely ruined you there. That's my bad. Uh-oh. You're alright. So when I do my next stream, if it's this, that is, the tracks are gonna be Spa and Zandvoort. Ugh! Those are class. But, yeah, I'm gonna be heading off now because I said so. And, there you go. So, really enjoyable stream, that. 2 good races. Should have got a podium in Austria and probably a top 5 in Imola. Should have done a 1-stop in both of them, funny enough. But, still good racing overall. I feel like I drove decently. And, of course, no flashbacks, which is also a big plus. Just like the Switzerland flag, it's a big plus. So thank you all for watching today. I will hopefully be back tomorrow. I don't know, though. It's just one of those where if I can wake up and be bothered, then I will. You know, that's just how it is. I think I'll be doing a watch-along of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, maybe, because it's the season finale. I also want to try and sort out this audio delay, because it's really annoying me, and it's obviously been a part of the whole stream. So I'll do some testing and figure that out. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your days and your week. That's the word I'm looking for. And I will see you lot. Well, whenever I'm live next, pretty much. Toodaloo. This is way too dubstep to be an outro music. Hang on. Oh, whatever. I don't care.